Why lazy students can succeed too. School isn't always the most exciting thing. It can be exhausting reading through textbook after textbook and studying for tests every night. Ain't nobody got time for that. In today's world, not everyone who succeeds in school succeeds in life. It is assumed that someone who receives the lowest passing grade of the class will never make it. However, being a lazy student is a fine art. It can be said that laziness means not brilliant. However, they haven't been kicked out of school yet, so obviously they're doing something right. They are risk takers. They have figured out how to be self-dependent and have more free time. True or false? Reading a textbook from front to back does not appeal to anyone but is necessary for passing a test. False. Lazy students are the greatest risk takers of all time. They risk not knowing the answers to all the questions on an examination in hopes that they paid attention enough in class to pass when they decided to watch Netflix and eat ice cream instead of studying. They don't finish those last couple of assignments in hopes that the assignments they did turn in were enough to earn that C they need to move on and earn that degree. Get it? Because C's get degrees too. Lazy students are self-dependent because they believe in themselves. They prefer to learn something on their own and in their own way instead of listening to a lecture or writing a research paper in Emilee format with 12-point font Times New Roman. Lazy students are subject to the phrase, "You have too much free time." Yes, they may have too much free time, but they earned it. They are the true definition of work smarter, not harder. Studying for a test can take hours as well as doing all of those assignments. A lazy student weeds out the busy work assignments and only successfully completes the ones that they know are the most important. They believe it is unnecessary to fill their brains with useless information that could be saved for information that they actually will need. The Pythagorean theorem? The lazy student never learned it. However, knowing that most collect calls are made on Father's Day is more important. They turn their cell phones off so they don't get harassed by useless conversations that waste time. Dad will be okay by himself for a day. Here's a real-world situation for you. I, myself, am a lazy student. Halfway through writing this speech, I decided I hated it. But was I going to start over? No. I already invested an hour and a half into writing it. And I know that even though I may not have given much effort into it, I can slack a bit and still be okay. I have risked my grade and my professor hating me in order to save time. I believe that I can make a better speech, and I have saved so much time by not starting over and still pass the class. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how a lazy student can still be successful. Thank you.